Thank you, and welcome to the 70th annual meeting. And I will now bring on Board President Walt Christensen.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is a really nice turnout. Good to see everybody. I was told that I don't have to follow the script, so I don't think I will. But anyway, I'm going to put my glasses on so I can kind of see where I'm at in here. But anyway, the meeting will come to order. I would appoint Betty Finn as the recording secretary. If there are no objections. Betty, you don't object, do you? No. Okay, I'd like to introduce Mike Easley, and he will introduce some of the dignitaries that are here today. Mike?
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Walt. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to just take a minute and recognize some of our guests today, and to also introduce our existing board members. You met Walt Christensen earlier, but he's here with his wife, Lana. Also with us today is our vice president of our board, Ruben Ritthaler, and his wife, Shelley. Secretary Treasurer Philip Habeck is here. You'll see him in just a few minutes for the treasurer's report. Tom Davis is here as well. Jerry Geis and his wife, Gwen. Mike Losey is here with his wife, Connie. Pam Kinchin over here as well. Dave Hoyt and his wife, Barb. Wade Larson, his wife, Allie, and his charming young kids are here as well. And Paul Baker and his wife Kelly are here. So if you would help me welcome and recognize our board of directors and their wives, thank you. We also have special guests and friends of the co-op with us here today, and I just wanted to introduce these folks so you would know who they were. First of all, I'd like to start off with Paul Sukett. Paul is back there in the back. Paul is the CEO of Basin Electric. As you folks know, Basin Electric is our power supplier. They're a member-owned cooperative, and just as you folks are members of PRECorp and owners of us, PRECorp is a member of and part owner of the Basin organization. So thank you, Paul, for being here. Paul has a wingman or two with him today. Steve Tomac from headquarters is also with Paul. And then also we have Tom Stahlkup. He's the plant manager of the GEM in Wyoming, also known as the Dry Fork Station. You guys have heard me report in past about our efforts to create relationships with Montana's, some of Montana's co-ops, and Mike Vlastelik and his wife Deb are here with us. Mike, if you could just raise your hand, thank you. Mike's co-op, Fergus Electric and Tongue River Electric, are two co-ops that are seriously looking at becoming members of PRECorp on our Class C membership. John Flokini is here with the PRECorp Foundation. John, Kathleen Tavigi with the PRECorp Foundation are here. Mike Finn with Rare Element Resources, and also the husband of Betty Finn, recording secretary. I'm not sure which he should be more famous for. Ogden Driscoll, our state senator, is here. Thank you for attending, Ogden. And Tyler Lindholm, our representative. Thank you, Tyler, for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend. It's also with great pleasure and joy that I just point out today and introduce Bob Tarver and his wife, Nancy. Bob's a past director, and so we thank Bob and Nancy for coming. Thank you, Bob, for being here, and for your past service to the co-op membership and your friendship for all of us. Thank you. Also today, representing all the cooperatives in the state of Wyoming is Sean Taylor, the executive director of the Wyoming Rural Electric Association. Sean has his family with him today, which happens quite frequently because of the timing of our meetings. and his wife, Erin, is with him as well, and we're very pleased that you guys could come. So, thank you. Those, I think, are our special guests that we wanted to recognize. I apologize if I've missed anybody, but clearly this is a great event with great attendance, and we appreciate everybody's time and attention in coming. So with that, we'll bring Walt back out. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to ask our outhouse attorney, as opposed to in-house attorney, don't take it the wrong way, Chuck. Anyway, our outhouse attorney, more affectionately known as Loophole, here's Mark Hughes.
Thank you, Walt. Thank you. Well, thank you. I hope I don't smell up this place today. As is my custom, I'd like to tell a quick joke, if it's all right with this group. And I've tried to screen this joke so that I don't get yelled at anymore. I have had a few mishaps over the years, but this one I think is a little bit less offensive maybe. There was this wealthy man, and he was married, but he was having an affair outside of his marriage to a young Italian woman that was in the United States. And she came to him during one of their rendezvous one day and said, "I'm pregnant." And he said, "You can't be pregnant. You can't be. We can't have that. I can't have that happen. How about if I give you a large sum of money to go back to Italy and have that baby?" And he said, or she says, "Well, okay, that'll be fine. That'll be fine." And so he gave her the money, but then he thought, well, how will I know when she has that baby and when I should start paying her some child support? So he came up with this idea, and he told her, he said, "When you have that baby, you send me a postcard, and on the back of that postcard, just write spaghetti on the postcard." So she agreed, and off she went. 9 months went by, and one day he came home from work, and his wife was there. She handed him this postcard and said, "Hon, you have this funny postcard from Italy." And he looked at it, and he fainted. And the wife picked it up, and on the back it said, "Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti." 2 with meatballs and 2 without. There we go. All right. It's my job to read the notice. By the way, we do have a quorum. As of about 45 minutes ago, we had over 150. We only need 100 pursuant to Article 3, Section 4 of our bylaws. And I'm here to read the notice. Notice is hereby given. The 2015 annual membership meeting of Powder River Energy Corporation will be held in Newcastle at the Newcastle High School Commons and auditorium on Saturday, August 22nd, 2015. The order of business at the meeting shall be report as to the number of members who are present in person in order to determine the existence of a quorum. Reading of the notice of the meeting and proof of due publication or mailing thereof, or the waiver or waivers of notice of the meeting, as the case may be, approval of unapproved minutes of previous meetings of members, presentation and consideration of all necessary reports, election of directors, unfinished business, new business, adjournment. Thank you very much.
If you could scroll down through the minutes there, somebody like to read them, that'd be fine. If not, I would entertain a motion to waive reading of the minutes of last year's annual meeting. It's been moved and seconded that we waive the reading of the minutes of the last annual meeting. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, say no. Motion passed. Thank you, everybody. I'd now like to introduce the nominating committee members for the 3 counties that we have an election race. There are Todd McInerney and Chase Williams of Crook County. Are they here? Ed Faust and Fred Carr of Johnson County. Are those guys here? and Leo Ankney and Jim Finema of Sheridan County. These guys have a tough job finding somebody to run for the board, and as you guys are going to be made aware of here later on, it's not as fun as it used to be because of the current situation going on in our great country. But anyway, appreciate everybody's courage for throwing their hat in the ring. I'll introduce the people that are running for the board. From Crook County, we have Paul Baker and Noel Belcher. There's Noel. From Johnson County, we have Mike Losey. From Sheridan County, we have Jim Baumgardner, Mike Latham, and Lou Davis. Thank you, guys. Our election judges from Crook County is Ray Marchand and Richard Costello. Are those guys here? One of them is, at least. From Johnson County, Nikki Taylor and Ed Faust. From Sheridan County, Kathy Larson and Carlton Dewey. I know Kathy's here. I just met her a little while ago. So anyway, are there any nominations from the floor? Are there any nominations from the floor? Are there any other nominations from the floor? I would entertain a motion to cease all nominations. Is there a motion? Is there a second? It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor of ceasing the nominations say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion passed. Thank you, everybody. We'll now hear the Secretary's Treasurer's report from Philip Habeck.
Thanks, Walter.